Now you would be right in thinking that because this van is so big, I've got loads of storage. The fact of the matter is I haven't. I've hardly got any. I've got room underneath this bench seat here for some clothing, and some room under this seat here, which is only so big, also for clothing. Although when we're travelling, the air fryer seems to end up under here, and most of Rebecca's clothes under here, which means there's no room for little old me. I've got nowhere to put my stuff except underneath the huge bed, which is all well and good, but when I want to get to my stuff I have to open the back doors, get underneath the bed. All the other vans I've owned or built before in the past, I've made sure that I can access underneath the bed from inside the van. For some reason I didn't do that in this van, so today I'm going to change all of that. I'm going to cut a great big hole in the back of it here. Let's get rid of these. There we go. Look at that. Let's get rid of this. Let's just get rid of all of this cushion, shall we? God, blimey. There we go. Under there is a huge storage area. So I'm going to cut a big hole in this panel here and make a cupboard basically in there. Let's get everything out from under the bed and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm hoping it's not too messy. Oh, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, come on. Oh, what a lovely day. You know what, I might go and do a bit of metal detecting tomorrow, because we've got this whole farm here and I still haven't been out there metal detecting. So keep an eye out for that video over on my other channel, the Cockney Treasure Hunter. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. A day off of working on the van. Have a bit of fun in the field. Go swinging for the day. Oh. I've got to show you this. I got this off Teamly, just for shits and giggles. Right, because I've been watching Aussie Gold Hunters. Look at that. Slucifer. Yeah. Because I found some gold up in Scotland, I've got a bit carried away now. Ready for my treasure hunting adventures. But this van is my treasure hunting van after all. Right. Apparently these are quite strong. Let's put it there. That's it. Now one of the very crucial things I need to do is to see how the top of this correlates to the top of the seat inside the living space. So I need to work out the height, the difference in height between the tank and the seat inside. Now I need to work out if this base is actually higher or lower than the water tank. I've got my old set square here with inches on it. If I slide that down, there's just enough room there between the slats and this, that square, which is 17.5 inches from the top of here. Now take this out, put it there, 17 inches, which means my water tank is actually half an inch lower than this. So if I cut straight in like that from here, we know we're not going to go into the water tank, which is a good thing. But just to be on the safe side and to give us a little bit of a lip for the hinges, I'm going to actually cut this 1 inch up above the seating area. So that's going to be really easy to mark. What I've got to do. Right. That's it. So that's our bottom line. We know that's straight because we've used this edge. Easy as that. Just realised something. I want to move this kitchen this way. So you can see at the moment my kitchen sink is behind here. It goes back. I actually want to bring this whole thing forward eventually. So it's got to move forward 4.5 inches, 5 inches. So this whole thing is going to come forward 5 inches eventually. So I need to make sure this door, yeah, it's got to be a good 6-7 inches away from there. Right, so I've measured it out. This is how big the door's going to be. It's going to be like from here to here. Quite a small door, but behind it, it's going to be a nice big storage area where I can shovel me clothes. Oh, much to Becky's dismay. Right, let's think about how we're going to cut this out now and put hinges on it, more importantly. Oh, my battery went flat. Oh, probably a good thing. Right, so I'm going to finish this off by hand. I will put my battery on charge though, so I know I've got a full battery for next time. Brilliant tool this. Timber! There we have it. Brilliant. So this is my least favourite tool. This is my router. And what this is going to do is make these edges nice and rounded. Right, that's the outside done. Now let's do the inside. And then the door itself. And I think because it's getting dark, I'm going to have to call it a night. That didn't quite work as I thought it would. I didn't really think this through that well. I should have done this when the van was all in bits. It would have been a lot better. Right, now what I've got to do is round the edges off on this door panel, just to make it prettier, I guess. And then we'll find some hinges, and that's what it's going to end up looking like. Obviously I've got to do the inside yet as well. But it absolutely breaks my heart to do this because I put so much work and so much effort into building this and getting it precise. And now I've got to take it all apart again. Never mind. I guess that's the nature of the game. You build things, you think, man, it works kinda, but I can do better than that. So you take it all out and you start again. It's just the way it is. As they say, a self-built camper van is never finished. And this is a prime example why they say that. So, got my screwdriver, let's strip it out. Perfect. First time. Right. I'm going to lose quite a bit of room under here. Now it's up, I can actually see how much of my garage space I'm going to lose. But I think I'm going to gain a huge cupboard on the inside. So, yeah. I guess it's going to be worth it, right? It's only screws. If I don't like it, I can always take it out again. Right, now all I've got to do is make the sides bigger. This piece, as you can see, has got this cutout in it. That was down the side of the water tank, and that's where the water feed pipe went into. So I just need to cut this out on this. Do that. I'm simply going to use this as a template because we know this is okay. Draw around it. That. Don't need that. The old faithful jigsaw. Definitely going to wear my mask for this. Tell you what, there's even sparks coming off of the jigsaw blade. That's how strong this stuff is. But look how it burns, look. Incredibly strong stuff. Right, let's hope it fits. It's actually hot, that's actually hot to touch. Right, so the other side's already in. Hopefully, I haven't messed this up. Oh, something snagging there. Look at that. Both sides. It's looking good. It's looking really smart. I'm really pleased with that. Do you want to have a look? Do you want to have a close up look at my what's the words? Craftsmanship, that's it. Have a look at this. I'll be back when I've screwed it all together and then we'll go inside the van and take a look from inside the cupboard from inside the van. See how much room we got. First, let's screw it all together. Now you're not going to be able to see much because there's nothing much to look at. Drill a pilot hole there, one there. Just going to join them two bits of wood together. Now obviously there's a water tank behind this, so I've got to be really careful. I don't want to go using screws like this, for instance. I've got to be very careful what size screws I use. I think these ones will be adequate. Right, there we go, solid. Yes, my son. Okay, that's it. That's it. Let's go inside, see what it looks like, see how much room I've got inside this. It's going to be massive. How big that is. Look at that. That's brilliant. I'm going to have to put a light under here. It's so big. It is huge. Now, if I can't fit all my clothes in there, then there's only one thing for it. I need a bigger van. No, seriously, that should be plenty of room. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, one thing I've got to try though. Can I still lift this up? Because I want to be able to access my water tank on the top of my water tank, just in case I do need to change the water sender or just check the ratchet straps that I'm going to take down. Yeah, that'd be alright. I've just got to be careful when I come to fit the hinges so that the hinges don't interfere with this. I'm sure we'll come up with something. Right, let's go and put all this stuff back before it starts raining. I think that's alright now. It's nice and smooth, there's no splintery bits on it. It's good enough. What we need is some concentration now to figure out how we're going to do this. That's the open position, so I need to screw these together like that. These have got this little lip, so it makes them really easy to... Let's put it there like that so you can see it. Can you see the lip there? So what it does is make it really easy to guide these or line them up like that. And then you simply put it in. How am I going to do that though? How the hell am I going to do that? I didn't think this through, did I? Well, I've got an idea. I'm simply going to cheat and look how these hinges went. So all I need to do is look in a cupboard up here. And then I can figure out how they work. Right, got it. Got it. Got it. So this is going to be really simple to do. I've just got to screw those to there like that to begin with. and then work out how they're going to go in there. Yes, going to need to put a block in the inside of this, but then that means it's going to restrict me from lifting this up. So I mustn't glue it, it's going to have to be screwed. It's going to be very unlikely that I do need to get under here, but I just want to make sure I can if I need to. One there. One there. There you go, that's alright, they look like they're supposed to be now. Now this one up here, look at that. And it does actually look like they're meant to be there. And they'll hold this in place. That is going to get sandwiched between the bed and the bulkhead. Perfect. Hinge eyes. Let's move these out the way. It's getting messy in here. We'll get in there. See how easy these hinges are to use. I will leave a link in the description of this video for your convenience to where I've got these hinges from, because I get asked all the time, and because they are blooming good. These are definitely my favourite hinges of all time. And the screws that come with the hinges are good, which really makes a change, because usually screws that come with stuff, they're usually really naff. But screws that come with these hinges are okay. They're not made of butter. He says that one snaps. Right, so that's the hinges attached to the door. You can see I've used the guide lip. So they're in exactly the right place. They're nice and straight. Got no drama about that. All I need to do now is make sure I get my door in the middle. Hold it there like that. Let's put something underneath to take the weight. There we go. Perfect. Line that up. That's for the moment of truth. There you go. Look at that. First time. Problem is now, how do I open it? I've got no handle to open the door. I forgot to put my bit of masking tape so I could pull it open. I'm so excited. I should not have shut that just then, but there you are, look at that. My stealthy behind the seat cupboard. This could be a stealthy hidden cupboard, couldn't it? That'd make a good thumbnail title for the video. If you've seen the YouTubers lately, it seems to be a growing craze on YouTube where they go like this. Stealthy. Always, don't tell anyone. Right.